Cześć, witam wszystkich bardzo, bardzo serdecznie w drugiej części 5. epizodu. W ostatnim odcinku zakończyłam w momencie, kiedy nasz wilczek wybierał się do odlewni w poszukiwaniu garbusa i krwawej Mary. Więc sprawdźmy, co też tam na nas czeka. Biorąc pod uwagę, co się wydarzyło w ostatnim odcinku, kiedy Bigby próbował aresztować garbusa, na pewno nie będzie to przyjemne i proste zadanie. Dodać do tego krwawą Mary i praktycznie możemy zacząć kopać sobie grób. Serio. Naprawdę, na pewno będzie krwawo. I brutalnie. Shepherd Metal Works. Jest i nasza odlewnia. Pewnie jakaś opuszczona. I dojdzie do krwawej jatki. Odlewnia Shepherd. Późną nocą. Jest i samochód, raczej limuzyna garbusa. Za kółkiem siedziała krwawa Mary.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Boże, aż się boję. Wspominaliście w komentarzach, że w tym odcinku dojdzie do prawdziwie ostrej bójki, starcia z krwawą Mary. Dobra, no to... Wow, Bigby, dlaczego ty chodzisz taki jakiś piany dzisiaj?
Of course.
Rozwal to ustrojstwo. No, kto jak to, ale nasz wilczek ma krzepę. Ma parę w łapach. Dobrze, że w tym wypadku Bigby nie wyznaje zasady, że kobiet się nie bije. Chociaż w sumie krwawa Mary to nie kobieta, to terminator bez duszy. O nie. Jakieś paczki.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Z tym znakiem tortur. O! Zobaczcie, jak mnie pięknie chcą przyjąć. Zapalili mi światło. Wiedzą, że idę. Wow. Aha, odetną nam drogę ucieczki.
Bigby Wolf.
Bigby Wilk. Będę czytała kwestię krwawej Mary. Wielki zły wilk. Stwierdziliście, że nie widzicie tych napisów wypowiedzi krwawej Mary, więc będę je czytała. Ona powiedziała wielki zły wilk? Big Bad Wolf, a ona jest 3 razy B. A Big Bad Bitch.
You used to be something.
Kiedyś byłeś kimś. Serio? A teraz jestem nikim? Może dlatego, że nie morduję nikogo. Wow! Na zdjęciach są wszystkie dziewczyny. Jest Bigby ze Śnieżką. Tutaj jest Nerissa. Kto to jest? To jest Rose? Siostra Śnieżki? I Jaśmin. A może tu jest Lily? Tak wyglądała nie jako troll. Okej, tu jest Holly razem ze Śnieżką. Jest Jaśmin. Tutaj Jaśmin kłóci się z Nerissą. Nawet to uwiecznili. Ten buziak, który dała mu Jaśmin w pierwszym odcinku. I sam Bigby. Oni są psychiczni.
They used to fear you.
Wzbudzałeś postrach. Nadal wzbudzam, bo się mnie boją. Wow.
They hide anywhere.
Ludzie ukrywali się wszędzie, gdzie tylko mieściły się ich żałosne truchła. Ona jest psychiczna. Psychiczna to jest mało powiedziane. Wybielacz jakiś? Jezu, i te koło. Tortur. Dobra, dokąd teraz? Tutaj? O, nie podoba mi się to. No dobra, wejdźmy tutaj. No i gdzie jesteś? Stół warsztatowy. Naboje ze srebra.
The big bad wolf.
Wielki zły wilk. A, zaraz się Bigby, skup się!
It's about time.
W końcu się pojawiłeś.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand
Mój mały
boy.
pracuś, uroczo.
That's nice.
Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece.
O nie.
I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate.
Nie zostawiaj mnie z tą wariatką. Nie,
Don't
nie.
worry.
Spokojnie, to zajmie tylko chwilę.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't
Oj,
wanna
on nie
play.
chce się bawić.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Didn't your mother
Matka
ever
nie
teach
nauczyła
you
cię dobrych
manners?
manier?
Or was she too busy
Czy była
fucking
zbyt
whatever
zajęta
breeze
dawaniem
drifted
komu
through town?
popadnie? O Jezu! Walnij ją!
Oh, come on.
O!
Is that the best you can do?
Tylko na tyle cię stać? Zaraz ci pokażę, na co mnie stać. Głupia zauza. Gdzie ona jest? O, Bigby się przemienia. Co to? Zniknęła. Chce się bawić w chowanego. Wow. Okej. Może tędy odetniemy jej drogę. O, boję się. Dobra, chyba musimy się przecisnąć. No, Bigby. O. Co teraz? Mogę ukucnąć? Nie mogę. Przełaź, Bigby. O kurde, to było za szybko. Nie spodziewałam się. Matko, co za babsztyl. Uwaga, uwaga, uwaga. No nie! Kurczę! No przecież wcisnęłam!
Where are you? Come out and face me.
Wow! Tu jest jej prawdziwe oblicze? O! Jeju. Walnij ją! No dalej, Bigby, dalej! To jest nie fair! Ona jest za silna! Ku! Nie daje jej się! Nie! O! Zleciali. Wow, Bigby. Gdzie jest psychiczna? Idzie. Boże, ona jest przerażająca. No, chodź tu. Co? What the fuck? Ona się rozmnożyła! Jak jakiś pasożyt. O nie, no to pięknie. Teraz nie mam najmniejszych szans. Dalej, nie dajmy się. Walnij ją. Wow. Tak jest, trzaśnij ją. Ciekawe, która... Wow. Ale one go pokiereszują. Nie! Strąć ją. Ja pierdzielę. Nie! Nie, 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 nie. Bigby. Blisko, blisko, blisko. Wow. Bigby jest wilkiem. Jest prawdziwym wilkiem. Ale jest gigantyczny. O kurde. Tak jest. Zgnieć ją. Zrób z niej naleśnik. O nie. Wow. Nie będziemy znać litości. Szybko. Złap ją. Ku, szybko. To musiało boleć. No, dalej, chodźcie. O nie, jest ich coraz więcej. Nie. Przecież to jest jakaś masakra. Kolejna przemiana? No i dmuchnął. I zdmuchnął im domek. Wow. Ha, jesteś. Nie, zwiewa Bigby łapią. O, Jezus. Co za maszkara. Nie, nie. Wykończ ją. Nie! Ło. Bigby, przerażasz mnie. No i pokonaliśmy krwawą Merę. Niemożliwe. Wow. Bigby, szacun. Szacun. Należało jej się. Mam nadzieję, że jakimś dziwnym trafem nie zmartwychwstanie. Idę po ciebie. Idę po ciebie, Garbus. No, gdzie jesteś? Byłaś.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
Zabij go.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark, and you'll find yourself rolling on the floor in agony, unable to heal yourself.
Okej, nie ruszaj go, bo wystrzeli.
To save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you? Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive.
On będzie stawiał
Look,
warunki?
all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me.
Jakie
There's no
buty.
reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
Pewnie.
I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women.
Zapewnie.
And I think you know that.
Wydał na
All I'm
nie
asking
zlecenie.
for is a
Jedno i to
chance
samo.
To explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out, but I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that.
On już był umierający, jemu było
I'm a
wszystko jedno.
businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
Tak jest.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White.
Mam ochotę skręcić mu kark. Buty z krokodyla.
Reckless. And I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here?
Co go to
Where this
obchodzi?
case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders two of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Tak
why are you
jest,
here?
Bigby.
You know who murdered them.
Ty! Nie bezpośrednio, ale tak. Ale wciska
He's
kit.
dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You
Nie
really think
sądzę.
I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten
No
up
w
a
sumie
little.
obiecaliśmy to Śnieżce, że przyprowadzimy go żywego.
Shall we get going?
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
Kurczę, nie wiem.
Fine.
O, sam oddał.
I'm
Dzięki.
sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Nie unikniecie to. Wow, jaki on jest wysoki w stosunku do Bigbiego. Nawet nie wiedziałam. Śnieżka się ucieszy. Padnie nam w ramiona. Przyprowadzimy jej garbusa. Całego i zdrowego. Chyba że znowu będzie dla nas podła i wredna. Ono ma takie swoje dziwne humorki. Gorsze dni w miesiącu, kiedy się pastwi nad nim. A on dla niej wszystko.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to.
Haha, są mi wszyscy.
He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Gren mu nie
Are
odpuści.
you okay?
Bywało
It's
lepiej.
been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
What? Don't I look okay?
I guess you've been worse.
Dzięki.
You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one
O,
piece.
dzięki. Jednak
About
zmiękczała.
time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting
have to say for yourself?
My
You
wife
killed
is
Lily.
She was my
Where the
sister.
fuck do you
And
get
what about
off?
Faith?
You think you have the right to
did
just do this to
everything you
people?
said.
You're a fucking crook.
Whoa.
You should be ashamed.
shithole?
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Tak
Do I have
jest.
to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who
Tak,
killed my
tak,
sister?
Holly.
Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Ups.
Dead.
So you see, the culprit has been punished.
No nie
That
sądzę.
doesn't change anything.
Tak,
We'll
Jaśnieżko,
deal
powiedz
with it
mu.
later, but right now you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't.
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf,
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
Będzie
First
ściemniał.
of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily. So you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you
Stop
didn't.
the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
The rest of the charges are more than enough to deserve
We
execution.
all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Just give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't
Nie
deserve
podoba
it.
im się to.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel. lacking in any
Wiedziałam, że
sort of
zwali na
moral
niego
fiber.
całą winę.
I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered two of his most
Tak,
faithful
jasne.
employees.
Nawet
I
Śnieżka
had
tego nie
nothing to
kupuje.
do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Nie.
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's
tak.
true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything.
Georgie nie wyglądał, jakby mu zależało na
Just to
garbusia.
save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith, the way you manipulated her.
Tak,
do you really
powiedz
think
mu,
any
powiedz
of
mu,
those girls
Lawrence.
were free? Do you really think Faith
I'm
wanted
sorry,
to?
Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get
Tak,
flowers.
tak, pewnie.
Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job.
Ups.
She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your
Tak,
tree
Bigby,
That's not
obroń
why.
Śnieżkę.
It wasn't her fault.
You can
Tak.
lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And
Śnieżka
so
to
does the
porządna
sheriff.
babka.
Yeah.
I can't promise you perfection.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The crooked man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
Tak jest, bestio, jest po
You're
naszej
all still
stronie.
afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this
Haha,
town is
są po
over,
naszej stronie.
and those girls will have their justice.
No, chodź, chodź cioteczko. Jaj. Opłaciło się nie palić jej tego drzewka.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations
O Boże,
are
ten
completely
dalej swoje.
unfounded. The
Płyta mu
sheriff
się
simply
zacięła.
doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie
murders.
was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession that...
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke, especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Co?
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Ja pierdzielę.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your...
To nie ja, tu sinobrody.
He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened.
Tak
right
jest.
before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Tak, jasne.
Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, Which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more?
Dalej robi im pranie
Who was there
mózgu.
while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare
Nie
challenge
kupujcie
their
tego.
brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf?
Hej, ja nikomu krzywdy nie robię.
Bigby? Miss White!
Nerysa!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you
Mów,
take a
mów,
moment to
mów,
catch
proszę
your
cię.
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Vivian killed her back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything
Dzięki,
without his
Nerissa.
say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a
At
stupid...
least 5 other girls will back me up on this.
Oh,
We all
yay.
heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't care.
bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Wow, wow,
We can
wow.
send
Wszyscy
everyone.
naraz.
Listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the
Nie,
judge.
nie, nie,
That
nie.
makes sense to me.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Nie,
Sure?
dlaczego ja?
This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay.
Dlaczego
Mr.
ja?
Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do
Chcą, żeby
what
to
you think
spadło
is
na
right.
moje i żeby ciążyło jego sumieniu. No, dlaczego?
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is
O
right.
nie,
Teach him
no
a
i co ja mam
fucking
zrobić?
lesson.
No.
He has to
We can
die.
lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of
Dobra,
them.
zamknijmy go. Nie chcę nikogo zabijać.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
O, Jezus! Nie, 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 nie. Odwal się!
I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me.
Kurczę, powinienem go wrzucić do tej studni za to, co mi zrobił.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
Dobra, zamknijmy go. Będzie przez wieczność w męczarniach.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't
What
be...
he's
Siedział w
done?
zamknięciu.
You're just gonna put him in prison?
This
Tak.
isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
Głosy są podzielone.
All right, do it.
Nie chcę być mordercą. No fakt, że zabiłam krwawą Mary, ale to było zupełnie co innego. Ona była psychiczna. Luksusowe apartamenty Woodland. Następnego dnia... O, jakie wykończone. Papierosek.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
A,
He's got a
garbus!
sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks,
O,
Greenleaf.
odpowiednia kara. Nie trzeba było go
Work is
zabijać.
work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
Na
I'll be
farmę?
down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Wygląda jak kopia Nerysy. Nie Nerysy, tylko Jaśmin.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Dasz mi buzi? Nie.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Okej.
Good morning, Miss White.
Jaki przyjemniaczek.
Someone's gonna see
Colin!
you, Colin.
Poszedł po zgrzewę piwa. Jak fajnie idzie. Zaschło mu w gardle. Junior! I ropuch.
I'm going. Jesus.
O nie, są odesłani na farmę. Kurde, a
We
ja
have like 5 minutes.
mu obiecałam.
Then carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank
Nie,
you.
tylko nie
It's been pretty busy
Junior.
around here.
On jest taki
Morning,
słodki.
Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Sorry, ropuch.
Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
No.
Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
Junior.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
No nie.
Can you give this to Miss White, please?
O.
Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a
No.
willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
O.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice.
Nie no, serce mi pęka.
It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
Zamknij się, ropoch.
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
O,
Goodbye, TJ.
pa, słodziaczku.
Hey, Bigby! Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? I don't know. He, must have run off. Bullshit!
Sorry, ropuch. Szkoda mi juniora. O, Nerissa. Chociaż raz jest ubrana porządnie. Przyzwoicie.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand.
Co ona zrobiła?
You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
Nerissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything.
Ja cię.
And I begged for
Wydała
mercy
je.
for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
What happened? Can you tell me anything else?
I don't know what happened. But that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth?
I guess it's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah. I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right.
You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true.
Raczej tego nie okazuje.
Maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
Dzięki.
You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that.
O,
You've changed
dzięki.
this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Chociaż jedna mnie doceniła, no. Chcesz zostać moją dziewczyną?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Co?
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore
Ja...
one too.
Jaśmin?
her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Jaśmin! To nie jest Narysa... To jest Jaśmin! Co?
Wolf.
Co? Niemożliwe. O co tu chodzi? Narysa to Jaśmin. Wow, niezła jazda. Co zrobiłeś z Georgiem? 68,6% osób zabiła Georgiego. Reszta pozwoliła mu się męczyć. Wow, 89,6% wszystkich graczy zdecydowała się, żeby jednak zaprowadzić Garbusa przed osąd. Jak ukarałeś Garbusa? Tylko 47,4% wszystkich graczy zdecydowała się go uwięzić, reszta go zabiła. Czy przyjęłaś ten podarunek, który TJ wręczył Wilkowi dla Śnieżki? Co? 98,5%? Znaleźli się tacy, co niech nie wzięli? Co za mędy! Jakie były twoje ostatnie słowa do Nerys? Ty i 29% wszystkich graczy powiedziałaś o tym, że popełniłeś wiele błędów. Jeszcze chciałam tylko zerknąć na... Piękna, zaimponowana. Zaimponowałeś jej swoimi zdolnościami detektywistycznymi. Sinobrody. Co? Aha. Zaoferowałeś mu, jeżeli chodzi o rzeźnika, zaoferowałeś mu ochronę w biurze. Że się biłem z nim, z Sinobrodem po przesłuchaniu. Colinowi dałeś drinka. Wszystkie dodatkowe statystyki. Cioteczce zaproponowałeś pracę. Garbusa zaprowadziliśmy do studni czarownic. Uwięziliśmy go. Do Lorenza najpierw się udaliśmy. Dzięki temu mogliśmy zapobiec jego śmierci. Właśnie Śnieżka. Aha, poszliśmy razem do tego baru Trip Trap. I obiecałam, że sprowadzę Garbusa żywego. Mały team. Postanowiłeś na niego zaczekać. Junior. Przyjąłeś jego prezent dla Śnieżki. Ropuch. Wstawiłeś się za nim, kiedy nikt nie chciał? Co? Kiedy Śnieżka chciała zesłać go na farmę. Dobra. Wow, to się działo. To ma być zakończenie. Dosyć dziwne i takie dwuznaczne. I rzeczywiście wyglądało na to, że to nie jest Nerysa, to jest Jaśmin. Przynajmniej tak Wilk to skojarzył. Tak, jest i reklama komiksów. To by było na tyle, jeżeli chodzi o pierwszy sezon Wilka. I mam nadzieję, że twórcy, przynajmniej z tego, co czytałam gdzieś tam w internecie, dotrzymają obietnicy i plotki, że ma powstać drugi sezon i ma pojawić się w 2016 roku, to jednak okaże się prawdą. Chciałabym podziękować wszystkim wilkofanom, całemu fanklubowi Wilczka, którzy towarzyszyli mi do samego końca, mi i Bigbiemu w tej zwariowanej, ale mega wciągającej przygodzie. Planuję zakupić właśnie te komiksy, a przynajmniej chociaż jeden z nich, bo nie chcę jeszcze rozstawać się z Wilczkiem. Czuję, że długo jeszcze będzie mnie trzymać zadłużenie tą postacią. Serio. Mam nadzieję, że finałowy odcinek wam się podobał. Do następnego razu. Do zobaczenia w innych let's playach. Pa, pa!